Hey guys, right, so I'm going to run through how the MyFitness Pal app works. Okay, so first off, this is kind of how it looks when I open it up. There'll be some sort of little bits and pieces going on here, which you don't really have to worry about too much. I click on diary, and this is where you see the breakdown of your basically daily food intake. Now I've switched mine to meal 1 through to meal 6 with some exercise and snacks, water at the end and stuff like that. You can change this. Originally it starts out, if you go to more and down here to settings, diary settings, and then customize meal names, you can actually change these back to sort of breakfast. Oh, can't spell. Lunch. We could have mid-morning, lunch, for example. So you can change it back like that. And if you go back to the diary, you'll see on now at the top here it says breakfast, mid-morning, lunch, etc. etc. So it depends on how your sort of day split down, whether you eat quite a lot of meals or you just have 3 meals a day or 3 meals with snacks in the middle. You can actually break these down, and then you can add the food in under the subheadings. So up here is your sort of calorie intake. Now this is set for you when you actually sign in. So when you originally sign in, open the app up, when you first start, it will ask you how active you are, a bunch of questions that help you determine your calorie intake per day and how much you're looking to lose or whatever. You can actually change this if you needed to. Where are we? Not there. Where are we? There we go. If you go to goals, you can change all the questions that you ask. So you can, you can change how much the current weight is. You can change how much you want to lose. So it depends on what you're in an active level. You can change, etc., etc. So you can change stuff once you're inside, as well as your calorie and macro goals. So you can actually change your calories here and change your macro goals. So you can change, if I want to have more carbohydrate than I do now, I can increase it. And as long as that number down here is like at 100, yeah, it'll be happy. So you can manipulate these depending on your goals, for example. So back in the main diary, if you're now looking to add food in, so you just go to add food. Now here, it actually starts to remember food that you use quite often, and it will start to, you can just then select from these, it will add it in the same amounts that you used last time. If you actually want to look for food, there's a massive array of food in here, whether you add in, I don't know, like Tesco beef mince, for example. Yeah, search. It'll come up with a whole load of stuff. And you just basically want to select the one that matches the one that you've got. And here you can then add in how many calories. So you can change to 1 gram and add in like you're having 150 grams of it. It will then calculate it for you. You press that at the top there and it's added in. Now I don't know why you'd have mince for breakfast, but you see what I'm saying. It adds it in for you. It'll then tell you that if, for example, there's 30 grams of fat, and your goal is to stay within 50. So it tells you that throughout the day you've only got like 20 grams of fat to play with. You can easily delete that by just swiping to the left. It will, after a time, if you have the same breakfast over and over again, it will actually remember what you've been using. So you can actually do that. It'll add in what you've been having, like what I had yesterday. So it saves a bit of time. So say you isn't here, you can search any food up here. You want the raw weight. So what I tend to do, if I'm looking for chicken, I would type in raw chicken. Yeah, like so. Search it, comes up, uncooked raw. Yeah, chicken breast raw. Put in how much you want, etc., etc., and just add it in. There's another way to also add food in. If you go here, there's a little scanner here, right? So what it will do, so you see, it's just a scanner, and you can actually scan the barcodes of food. it will then ping up with that, and you do the same thing, add in the amount you're using, press the little tick at the top, and you're there. So it's really simple to use. And if you go to the bottom here, if you click on nutrition, it'll tell you, you know, how much you've been having, protein, carbs, fats, everything else, cholesterol, sodium. It gives you that. And if you go here, it gives you your macro breakdown for the day, you know, calorie breakdown per meal. So it's a really useful tool. I use this pretty much all the time when I'm looking to, you know, get on track a bit more, or range and stuff. And I used it when I did my bodybuilding prep, all that sort of stuff. This is just a progress thing. It will build up more the more you use it, but it gives you a progress of your weight loss, etc. And that's it, guys. I hope this has been beneficial. Any questions, please follow through and ask. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.